welcome back. If you've been watching part 1 and 2, we've been training my virtual phone receptionist to demonstrate the user experience for a business that might want to consider this. And so what's a better way to demonstrate is to walk the walk and show them. And so what I'm doing is setting up this agent to answer these calls, but in a demonstration way. And so what I've been doing is going back and forth with Claude, which if you go back to episode 1 and 2, you'll see how this all began. So what are we doing now? Took the transcript, let Claude review the transcript, and then suggest upgrades. And so this is what this conversation is, the upgrades for an enhanced AI. Now we're going to let it review the transcripts. Then we'll see what it does to enhance version 3. So let's talk to it for a minute. Okay, so what I want you to do now is review this transcript of my 5-minute conversation with the enhanced version. Then I want you to consider the insights that you discover and then let me know what you would refresh in this prompt that starts to be more obvious now that you've studied this transcript. All right, so I was going to put that in there, and I'm going to wait for that prompt to pop in there. I'm using a beautiful tool called Talktastic. It's a great way to just never need to type anymore your emails, your prompts, your Slack messages. Just a beautiful thing. Not only does it take your raw transcript and you can use that, but it'll go and polish it for you. You do have to kind of make sure it caught the gist of what you're wanting to see for implementation tomorrow. Well, we may be implementing it. So I'm going to just review. Now let's go get the transcript. I think this is this is, so I'm going to copy it. Now we're going to come back to Claude. We're going to pop it in here right after this. Now let's see what happens here. So the beauty of these, as I've discussed before, is just have a conversation with this assistant that really wants to help. We want a time management protocol that so I started mentioning that in the transcript, in the recording after it hung up, I mentioned these items so that it would consider these items in the prompt refresh. Okay, so create, well, let's see here. Time management, return caller recognition. Yeah, so some people are going to try several times, and it was confusing to me at first. Why wasn't it asking for my name? But I had to confirm that, and now it's making that awareness. Okay. Cool. Action confirmation. All right, natural. Next, I can show you as a natural transition. All right, so time, strength, and transition, critical behaviors, always confirm, provide clear status updates, maintain conversation control. Yeah, I was going to say something about that. Time remaining. All right, I love it. All right, so I love that. Okay, so I love your suggestions. Let me see the revised prompt now. All right, perfect. We're having a little glitch because I'm using these two items at the same time. We had a glitch there, but we're back. All right, so we're ready to go. We're looking at the revised version for number 3. So you may have to go through 5 or 6 versions of these. and test them out, and then ask other folks to go and test it out on your behalf, and then observe and transcripts in those conversations. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Oh, see this? It's got an emergency protocols. See how that you can't think of everything. You can't. And yet you run your business and the buck stops with you. You make all the decisions on the fly in the heat of the moment, whether you're prepared or not, and you have to know everything. And then when you figure out that you have a little helper here and you don't have to know everything, man, then it's like your creative aspect of you can really flourish. All right, so let's go put our enhanced prompt in here. Let's save it. You know, I think in the beginning, I thought I had the first version of the prompt in there, and it just had that basic prompt, and it still did really good. Not the best, but that's okay. You weren't the best at your first shot, so why should you have an expectation of your AI agent to be the best right out of the way? You have to iterate, you have to train. And just like an employee, would you bring an employee on? I've done this. Would you bring an employee on and just hand them the keys and say, hey, just sit here and do this? And they almost feel betrayed because you didn't train them enough. And so this is our onboarding. This is like having your orientation packet. Here's your schedule, your training schedule. That's what we're doing. It's the same principle. All right, so I'm going to refresh this. And let's try out call number 3. So it's calling the starts on these are a little because it's calling me. I didn't call them. Hello?
Hey, I've reached ROI Online. How can I help you today?
Yeah, so I'm calling because Steve sent me an email and I'm testing you out.
Great. I'm here to show you how AnswerAI can transform your business communication. What industry are you in? I'll tailor the demo to fit your needs.
All right, I'm in the plumbing industry.
Awesome. In the plumbing industry, managing calls efficiently is crucial. What's your biggest challenge with call handling right now?
Well, it's like when my hands are dirty, the phone starts to ring naturally, or when you're talking to someone and then here's this call coming in. It could be another account, or maybe it's an existing account that wants an update. And I'm like, I can't be in all places at once with dirty hands, right?
I totally get that. It's tough juggling everything, especially when you're in the middle of a job. Let me show you how AnswerAI can help manage those calls and ensure you never miss an important one. Would you like to see how we qualify leads or handle scheduling first?
Treat me like I'm a new caller now.
All right, let's dive in. Imagine you're a new caller. I'd start by asking a few questions to understand your needs better and ensure you're directed to the right service. For instance, are you experiencing an emergency plumbing issue or looking for routine maintenance? This helps prioritize urgent calls and ensures you get the right assistance quickly. How does that sound?
That sounds excellent. What's next?
Great. Now let's move on to scheduling. Imagine you need to book an appointment. I can handle that seamlessly by sending a calendar link directly to your phone, allowing you to choose a convenient time without any hassle. Would you like me to show how that works?
Yeah, please.
Perfect. I'll send you a calendar link right now. You'll receive it shortly, and you can pick a time that works best for you. How does that sound?
Man, that sounds perfect. You're too good to be true. What's next?
Ha ha ha, thank you. While we wait for that link to arrive, let me show you how I can handle multiple tasks at once. Imagine you're getting a call while I'm scheduling an appointment. I can manage both without missing a beat. How does that sound for keeping your business running smoothly?
So you're saying you can handle 2, 3, 4. How many calls could you handle at one time?
Exactly. I can handle multiple calls simultaneously, ensuring each one is managed efficiently without any delay. This way, you never miss an opportunity or leave a customer waiting. Sounds like a game changer, right?
It is, yeah.
It sounds absolutely. Balancing work and personal life can be tricky. With AnswerAI, you can ease that burden by having a reliable assistant to handle calls, so you and your wife can focus on other important things. Would you like to explore any other features?
Well, what are questions that I'm not asking?
Great question. You might want to consider how AnswerAI can help with after-hours calls, or how it integrates with your current systems. Is there anything specific you'd like to dive into?
Yeah, so what would it look like? My current system, I have a CRM. What does that look like?
With your CRM, AnswerAI can seamlessly integrate to ensure all call data and customer interactions are automatically logged. This keeps everything organized and up to date without any extra work on your part. Which CRM are you currently using?
I'm using Growth Stack CRM.
Great choice. AnswerAI can integrate with Growth Stack CRM to streamline your workflow. It ensures that all customer interactions are captured and organized, making follow-ups and record keeping a breeze. Would you like more details on how this integration works?
Are you able to let my next appointment know my status?
Absolutely. AnswerAI can send you reminders and check-ins to ensure you're on track. It can also update your next appointment about any delays, keeping everyone informed and reducing stress.
All right, so that was an excellent conversation. There at the end, it just hung up, even though we had the enhanced protocol. I wonder, let me know if this is something I can help you with, and I'd love to connect. You'll see my calendar link down below in this video, and let me know whatever questions you have on this. If you are an agency yourself and you want to implement this, I can help you get set up with your own white labels CRM, just like this. So imagine having your brand on there. If the only thing you sold, which is a voice agent, that could change many worlds for many small business owners who are working hard and they just need a little support. And that's where you could step in. All right, talk to you later.